Leyton Orient! Leyton Orient FC! This is for you, babies. Once again, coming at you, Derek Diablo, Boy D, into Miami Firm, Miami Casuals. Diablo TV, like and subscribe, do things you're supposed to do. And today, I'm going to talk about Leyton Orient. Established 1881, East London. So, I come to know about Leyton Orient really from when I was in Plymouth. You know what I mean? They was in lower leagues together, let's say. And thing about it is, maybe Leyton Orient isn't known as no big hooligan mecca, or, you know what I mean? It's not especially known in that sense. However, that dude got lads, don't get it twisted, right? I know some of the Plymouth people have gone up against him, and then by looking around a little bit online, and the thing about it is I made my London hooligan firms, and I ended up with the top 10, and then in the process of bantering with lads and talking with lads, people hit me up and everything. People mentioned Leyton Orient, that maybe I had left them out. And the thing about it, they go against QPR, and you know what I mean, maybe they're not one of the top mobs of London, let's say that for sure. But all this stuff, the hooligan stuff, got me to look into the football club itself, and the name is interesting to me. So I look at the history. You know, Leyton, first in 1881, it was different. After World War II is when they became Leyton Orient, but it's the same club, and their logo is badass. It got the two wyverns, wyverns. I don't know how you really say that. Wyverns is a type of dragon, badass. And they're red, and that represents the Thames River. They're guardians of the Thames River. I believe that's how the folklore goes. And then, thing about it is, wyverns, Gules, G-U-L-E-S. When I saw that, most people's not gonna know that's from heraldry. That's the color red, right? So, when it comes to Leyton Orient, it started by the Glyn Cricket Club. And that's one of the things that's always interested me about some of these English football clubs. You know, they come from a rail workers, or they come from a dance club, they come from a pub, and in this case, a cricket club. And then the thing about it is that once I started looking deeper into it, getting more interested in Leyton Orient, to the point where then I would watch them, let's say. So then I found out all this history of what happened with them, with that Becchetti, son of a gun, no good Italian that bought their club and didn't pay the staff, and all the supporters hated them, and they did the pitch invasion. And that leads me, interestingly enough, it'll segue to Hartlepool, and I'll go further into that. And it was interesting because I was gonna do Leyton Orient video and Hartlepool in this series regardless, and that's even before I knew the connection, as fate would have it. That lets me know I'm getting warm in this thing. But needless to say, all the supporters did a pitch invasion, and basically the Hartlepool joined with them and supported with them against this foul owner that they had and everything like that. So the thing about it is, Leyton Orient people now, I believe they back in the football league, they back in 4th division. So the thing about it is, Leyton Orient, I'm interested now to watch their football. I'm interested to get to know some of their supporters, because from what I saw, they got a lot of heart and loyalty, and they don't care. Like I'm saying with Inter Miami, man, we're the best. I don't give a damn. It's my favorite team. I don't give a damn if we win or lose. So I feel the Leyton Orient is that dedicated and that loyal, and I think that my Miami people and all the people in the MLS in America could take a lesson from the supporters of Leyton Orient, because the reality is, in MLS and in our American sports league, it don't matter if you win or lose. There ain't no relegation. But when you're facing relegation and you've been relegated like Leyton Orient has, and your supporters still stay by you, that's class, that's loyalty. Leyton Orient, I got my eyes on you. Everybody else, keep your eyes on them as well. I think they're going places.